Welcome to another episode of my series on 90s sci-fi films. What happens when you combine the neo-noir dystopian style of Blade Runner with a B-movie creature feature? Well, you get a movie like Split Second, the cult sci-fi movie featured in today's episode. Just a warning, I will be discussing spoilers and certain plot details. Released in 1992, Split Second is directed by Tony Maylam and Ian Sharp. Set way into the future in the year 2008, okay, well not that far into the future, London has become flooded due to the effects of global warming. Like here, you'll find that the future timelines for a lot of 90s sci-fi are outdated. Rutger Hauer plays Harley Stone, a veteran homicide detective who is dealing with the trauma of his partner's murder by a serial killer 3 years ago. When the murders start up again, he discovers that the killer may not be human, but something else entirely.
We're gonna get bigger guns! That's where we're going to get big guns!
That is actor Alastair Duncan, who plays Harley's partner, Dick Durkin. You might know Duncan from his voice work in a lot of video games and cartoons. He was the voice of Alfred in the reboot animated series The Batman from the mid-2000s. I just love how unabashedly campy he is in this movie.
Fuel on edge. Yeah, good. Have one of these.
Here we have the same post-apocalyptic scenario as many other 90s dystopian movies. Human folly has triggered a greenhouse effect, leading to devastating climate changes. The movie even suggests that the serial killer, who turns out to be a mutant creature, is a byproduct of these chaotic environmental changes, a newly evolved life form that has adapted to this watery environment. The rainy, neo-noir cityscape is one of the movie's several stylistic connections with Blade Runner, which is made even more direct in Rutger Hauer's casting. He looks tired, stressed, and burnt out most of the time. His bachelor pad apartment isn't too guest-friendly. Nothing like old, stale coffee after a tough day on the job. In these high-tech futures, the quality of life just keeps getting crappier. The stark lighting effects and dirty urban backdrop are pretty effective. The dark, grimy ambiance is on full display in a sleazy nightclub scene, which is one of the killer's hunting grounds. The creature in the movie is targeting Harley, while also harvesting and feeding upon the organs of its victims, presumably for its survival. The movie also suggests that the creature is of supernatural origin, perhaps even a demon, since the killer's calling card is the zodiac sign of Scorpio. The movie here was also probably alluding to the sign Scorpio's association with serial killers, such as Charles Manson, who was born a Scorpio. The creature looks like a mutant hybrid of human, animal, and technology. Its most distinctive feature is the visor over its eyes, which looks like a VR headset. It's hard to tell whether the visor is an organic part of its body or a cybernetic enhancement. The creature also looks a lot like Venom, even down to the razor-sharp claws, insane muscular build, and grinning mouth of pincer-like teeth. I'm probably not alone in making that comparison. Venom made his first comic book appearance in 1988, so it wouldn't be much of a stretch to assume he had a direct influence upon the creature's look. Kim Cattrall from Big Trouble in Little China also has a supporting role. It was nice to see her, mainly because I love Big Trouble in Little China. Really? They're going to make out right after jumping away from an explosion? Then again, these could be their last moments, so I guess it makes a kind of sense. While it lacks substance, Split Second has a cool, gritty style, memorable creature design, and a good use of practical effects. It's also kinda unique in how it combines sci-fi tropes with supernatural elements. It's a straight-up sci-fi action movie with some effective horror elements, which doesn't aspire to be anything more, and that's okay. I hope you enjoyed the video today, and if you haven't, please like and subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.